Welcome, 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 beautiful soul. I'm so glad you're here today. Today's episode is for the woman who holds everything together for everyone else, the one who manages, anticipates, smooths things over, and makes sure everyone around her is okay. And yet, when it comes to her own needs, she goes quiet, or she overexplains herself into exhaustion. If you're someone who overfunctions for others but struggles to simply say what you need, this episode is for you. Today, we're talking about how to express your needs without shutting down or over-explaining. Welcome to Checked In, Reclaiming Intimacy from the Inside Out. I'm Dr. Tabitha Taylor, your host, your guide. I'm a licensed professional counselor, sex therapist, and intimacy coach. Before we go any further, I want to say something that I hope lands gently. Having needs does not make you difficult. Expressing your needs does not make you selfish. And needing time, slowness, reassurance, space, gentleness, or clarity does not make you too much, honey. Let's slow this down together and begin there. So, you may be wondering why expressing my needs feels so hard. For many women, especially women who have learned to overfunction, expressing needs doesn't just feel uncomfortable. It feels vulnerable, risky, and unsafe, especially if you grew up feeling dismissed, walking on eggshells, being told you were too sensitive, or learning early that keeping the peace mattered more than your own truth. Your nervous system may have learned something important along the way. It's safer to stay quiet. Or I need to explain myself perfectly to be accepted. So instead of simply expressing a need, your body moves into protection. And for overfunctioning women, that protection can show up in two very different ways. Sometimes protection pulls inward, shutting down, going silent, saying it's fine when it isn't, or avoiding the conversation completely, checking out. And sometimes protection works overtime, over-explaining, over-apologizing, justifying, people-pleasing, managing the other person's reaction before you've even finished your sentence. This is a survival strategy where you take on excessive responsibility, managing everyone else and everything as a way of control or seemingly creating a sense of safety. Both are nervous system responses. One pulls inward, one performs. But underneath both is often the same quiet fear or anxiety. The question, will I still be loved if I express what I really need? Am I going to be a problem if I express what I really need? And that's a tender place to be. I need to say this again. Over-explaining is often a safety strategy that can absolutely be normal. Many women wonder, why can't I simply just say what I need? But over-explaining is not about weakness. It's not about a communication flaw. It's protection. Your nervous system may believe if you explain enough, if you sound gentle enough, if you make your needs small enough, if you make the other person comfortable enough, then maybe you'll still feel emotionally safe. So instead of saying, I need more time, it becomes, I'm so sorry. I know this is probably silly and I don't want to be difficult, but I've just had a stressful day and maybe it's because I'm tired and I know you need me to be present, but meanwhile, your actual needs get buried underneath all that anxiety and you're left feeling unseen, abandoned, resentful, emotionally drained, not because you failed to communicate, but because you worked so hard to manage the other person's reaction that you lost connection with your own experience. And that is the quiet cost of overfunctioning in communication. The goal is not perfect communication. This is important. I want you to hear this clearly. Healing communication is not about becoming perfectly calm all the time. It's not about saying everything flawlessly. It's about learning how to stay connected to yourself while expressing yourself. And that's the shift. Because when your nervous system is activated, your instinct may be to disappear or to overperform emotionally to keep the connection safe. But nervous system led communication sounds different. It sounds slower, more grounded, more honest, not polished, not perfect, just present. It may sound like, I'm noticing I need a little more time. Or I want to stay connected, but I'm starting to feel overwhelmed. Or can we slow this conversation down for a moment? Or even, I'm having a hard time finding the words right now, but I really want to stay in this conversation. I don't want to shut down. And that last one is powerful because many women believe communication only counts if they explain themselves perfectly. But sometimes safety is built simply by staying present enough to say, I'm still here. I just need a moment. And that's enough. Honey, you don't need a perfect reason to have a need. This is another place overfunctioning women often get stuck. They think, I need to fully justify why I feel this way before I'm allowed to say it. But your nervous system needs are valid even when you can't fully explain them in the moment. Sometimes your body knows before your mind catches up. And instead of interrogating yourself before you speak, you can begin practicing self-trust. You can say something like, something in me needs to slow down right now. I'm noticing some tension in my body. I need a moment without turning it into a courtroom argument against you. It's small communication moments that build safety. Many women believe healing communication happens in one giant breakthrough conversation, but often it's built in small, micro moments. Tiny moments where you speak up a little sooner, where you pause instead of immediately people-pleasing, where you ask for clarification, where you honor your discomfort, where you stay connected to yourself while you're speaking. These are micro moments of self-trust. And every time you honor yourself in one of those moments, your nervous system learns, maybe expressing myself is not as dangerous as I thought it was. Before we close today, I want to offer you a practice on what I want to invite you to actually to try this, not just listen to it. I call this the grounded need check-in. Find a comfortable position, Let the support underneath you hold you a little more. Take a gentle breath in through your nose. A slow exhale out your mouth. Now, before you ask yourself what you need, I want you to notice where in your body the urge to explain or disappear lives. Maybe it's tightening in your chest, a constriction in your throat, a bracing in your shoulders, or a kind of shrinking feeling in your belly. Just notice it. You don't have to change it. Take another slow breath. And now gently ask, what am I actually needing right now? Not what the other person needs. Not how to make this easier for everyone else. Just what do I need? Maybe it's reassurance. Maybe it's slowness. Maybe it's space, softness, clarity, grounding, a pause, or simply connection without pressure. Let whatever arises be welcome. Now ask yourself one more question. What would it feel like to express this simply? Not perfect, not with a full explanation, just simply. Notice what comes up in your body when you imagine doing that. Is there relief, resistance, fear, anxiety, a small exhale? Whatever is there, that's information. That's your nervous system communication. Take one more breath and quietly say to yourself, my needs are allowed to be simple. I don't have to earn the right to have them. If expressing your needs has felt difficult, I want you to know you are not bad at communication, you're not broken, and you're not too much. Your nervous system may simply be trying to protect you from disconnection, conflict, rejection, or shame. And that protection made sense at some point in your life. But healing begins when you stop abandoning yourself to maintain connection. Every moment you pause, every moment you stay present, every moment you express yourself honestly, even imperfectly, you are rebuilding trust with you. And over time, communication becomes less about fear and more about connection. Not performance, not proving, not over-explaining. Just honest, embodied truth. Until next time, be gentle with yourself. Honor your voice, honor your pace. Your needs are not something you have to earn the right to have. If this episode resonated with you, please subscribe so you don't miss what's next. And if you know a woman who holds everything together for everyone else, share this with her. She needs to hear it too. I'm Dr. Tabitha Taylor, and I'll meet you right here next time as we continue reclaiming intimacy from the inside out.